Hey guys, welcome to the Carrington show. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to wait till you guys all get on the feed and we're going to share this. Give me 1 second. So we're right here. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Cool. Okay guys, thanks for joining the Carrington show. Just give us a couple seconds. I'm so super excited to do this with you guys today. The party's always amazing. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to share the feed with a couple of you all. I'm so super excited. If you guys are joining the Carrington show for the first time, you guys know that it's every Monday night at 7 p.m. It's all about emotional intelligence, mental wellness, happy mindset, happy relationship, life balance. It's just a fun, non-judgment-free zone where we could share our ups, our downs, our failures, our successes. We have amazing guests like my amazing friend Byron Nelson. Yeah, I'm so honored to have you today, and we're going to get to know all about him in 2 seconds. I'm just going to get you all on this live feed, so give me 2 seconds. Just comment on the feed and say that you're here, and then we're going to get this party started. So give me 1 sec, guys. Hey, thanks for joining. Hi, Doris. I always love when you come on. Hey, Doris, thanks for joining. Hey, Angela, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the Carrington show. Hey, guys, let's give you guys a couple seconds to join. I see you all coming on the feed. If you guys want to comment and let me know that you're here. If you guys read the post from this morning, which I'm hoping you all did, there is a prize for Valentine's Day, which has been sponsored from Boston Pizza, the Queensway. All you have to do to win, it is super easy. If you guys know me, I like to make things simple. All you have to do is share this feed, like Boston Pizza's page, the Queensway location, and comment on this feed, Karen, I want Boston Pizza. Super easy. The winner will be announced on the February 12th edition, so that's all you guys have to do.
Can they
so
share
give
the
me
pizza with me?
1
Can I get some
second.
pizza?
Yeah, you can, and it's dinner for 2, so you are welcome to invite Byron.
I
right?
want some pizza. Okay,
so 1 sec, guys. Thanks for joining. I just have a lot of you messaging me. 1 second. Hi there. Thanks for joining the Carrington show. Thanks for joining. I see you. Hi, Chantel. Thanks for sharing the feed. Give me 1 sec. 1 second. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining the Carrington show. Oh, hey. Thanks for joining. Okay, just give us 1 second. If you're just joining for the first time, it streams live every Monday at 7 p.m. on Frequency5fm. You can like the page. Hey guys, okay. We got Rochelle Adamson. Yeah, great coach. I know he's amazing. We've got, who else? Hey Morlando, thanks for joining. This episode is sponsored by Morlando Bailey. He is a mortgage agent specialist. He's amazing. We're going to make sure that his information is on this feed so we can get a hold of him. So we're going to get right into this. Guys, we have lots and lots that I want to share. Just before we start, I want to thank another one of my sponsors, Isogenics. Ginny Lou, thank you for keeping me healthy. Thanks for keeping me strong. Thanks for just always taking care of my health. Okay, so what we're going to do is, before we even start, and we have Byron Nelson, multi-millionaire, founder of Matrix Group here. He's going to spend the hour with us. We are so honored on the Carrington show and Frequency5fm that you're spending this time all the way from Los Angeles.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining. Before we start, guys, there's a lot going on the feed. I may repeat myself because some of you are just joining in. There's a contest going on for Boston Pizza. If you want to win the Dinner for 2 Valentine's Day special, all you have to do is share this feed, comment, I want to win Boston Pizza, and like Boston Pizza's page. So there's a 3-part series that we're going to do today, January 29th, Monday, February 5th, and February 12th. And we're talking about love. We're talking about love, and we're going to lead up to Valentine's Day, and there's all kinds of aspects of love. So that's, what? We're going to talk about love. And on today's episode, I wanted to stretch it a little bit, and we're going to talk about the love of money, and if money is truly the root of all evil, and if money can buy love. We're going to go through all that with you guys, okay? But before we even do that, we even have a caller who's going to ask a question, and we're going to make sure that he gets his question in. And he is an amazing entrepreneur. His name is Eric, and he has a window cleaning company, and his question is directed right at you. So we're going to make sure and get his question in when we're ready. So guys, before we ask Eric's question, we have a question from Jeffrey from Chicago. If you guys are first time watching the Carrington show, I always take questions from my viewers and we answer them together as a group. You guys feel free to comment on the feed. And here's the first question, and Byron, you even jump in, okay?
Okay.
Question of the day before we start. Can money buy love? Jeffrey from Chicago says, I moved to Toronto 4 years ago, and being new to the city, it was hard for me to find a good woman. Once I found a good job and start making lots of money, I feel more attractive. The women are surrounding me now. So yes, I believe money can buy love.
Getting your Zen state. So I heard this from a billionaire. I said this earlier today, and he said, "Yes, you can buy a love. You can actually buy a housekeeper, and what that means is when you finish, she gonna keep everything in the house."
Amen. Amen. Okay, I love that. I love that. So are you saying? What are we saying? Are we saying that money can buy love, guys?
Love can be bought on what money will buy you is low fruit.
Wow.
That means it means that which is not that valuable, that which everybody can pick, that which everybody can reach, that has low esteem, low self-confidence, low morals. Yeah, it's going to be a fake love. It's not going to be real. It's not going to be authentic, but it's going to be to the person that's low fruit.
Right. Yeah, I love that.
So low fruit you can buy. I mean, if that's the love that you're looking for. I mean, if you aren't looking for someone that, from a spiritual perspective, from a love perspective, that is equally yoked. Like my sister that got on Pasha, I was actually the reason between her and Steve Carter, two other multimillionaires out of Chicago, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Well, she's not, but he is. And either way, they met in their journey of growing, and I've never seen a love affair like theirs. They just are so equally yoked. She drives him, he drives her.
Right.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, it's when you have that spiritual bond that goes beyond money. It has to be beyond money to be able to escalate and ascend to the level in which you want to reach that pinnacle of success. But if you're just looking to be able to buy comfort, if you're looking for just having somebody in your bed, I mean, you could go as low on the fruit as you want.
I love that, guys. That's deep. That's deep. Let's just see what they're commenting on the feed. Let's see. Hey, Therese, that's my son. Thanks for watching. Simone Cordes says, yes, tell them. Amber, I love you. Thanks for watching. I miss you dearly. I can't wait till we connect again. That's Amber from Amberly Walker Events. Diana says, amen, Byron. Yes, he says, preach. America Sierra, one of your people, says, always such an intelligent man. Miss you, sir. Ian, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on the line. Lisa, I love you. Thanks for coming on the line. I love that. Guys, if you're just joining us right now, we're talking if money can buy love. Byron Nelson, our amazing guest, multimillionaire, founder of Matrix Group, is really versed on money, success, love, all these things. And we're talking about if money can truly buy love, does it draw us to do evil? Does it draw us to do good? We also have Eric on the line. Eric, are you on the line?
Can I just interject?
Oh, yes, Eric. Yeah, go ahead.
I believe that money is evil if you buy in love with it.
Whoa, say that again.
Money is evil if you're buying love with it.
Let me write that down. One second.
It's a subjective take. It's just me. If it takes money to go buy you love, it's an evil thing.
Amen to that.
It's going to give roots to the wrong tree.
No, I love that.
I'm telling you right now, that tree going to bear the wrong fruit.
Yeah, it's so true. Okay, what is Safia Ross says, hey, Mr. Nelson and Miss Karen, hey. Murdy Prashad says, yep, she agrees. Yep. Diana Marquez says, deep. Yes, very deep. This is a really, I have a feeling this is going to go over the hour, right? Yeah. Okay, Eric, you on the line?
Yes, I'm here, bro.
What? Eric, I miss you. I haven't seen you in a week, and when I don't see you, it's just like it's not the same. Eric, I'm so glad that you dialed in for this question, and I really appreciate your question for Mr. Nelson. Can you just tell us, Eric, what's the name of your company?
Elite Services.
I love it. It's a window cleaning company, correct?
Correct.
And you are an entrepreneur, right, Eric?
Exactly. Very exciting.
Yes, family man?
Yes, I am.
So go ahead, shoot. What's your question for Mr. Nelson?
Okay, so yeah, thank you, Karen, for having me on the show and
You're
giving
welcome.
me the opportunity. Hi, Byron.
Hi, how you doing, man?
Good, thank you. So my question goes a little bit in little detail. So what does your daily routine look like? And I want to go a little bit more specific. Like, do you wake up and pray? Do you exercise? Do you watch any motivational videos? And I'm asking you this because I would love to...
Man, you in my bedroom, dude?
Right. And Eric knows how Byron flexes, right?
That's it.
So guys, if you didn't hear, Eric wants to know what is Byron's daily routine. Byron is so successful. Eric is an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, and wants to know what is Byron's daily routine that keeps him going.
Yeah, you hit it right on the nose, actually. That is actually my routine. I wake up 90% of the time on my knees. Unless I'm running behind schedule, I still will pray in between rushing if I'm behind schedule. But 90+% of the time, and especially if I'm stable, especially if I'm at
Amen.
At home, I created a life. I teach becoming the architect of your own life. And creating that when I'm not in a bullish market of creating a project. Like right now, it's an insomnia move based on the fact that a person of success has to be obsessed. They have to be obsessed with their dream, and in that there is no time limit to the project, which means you work until the project is done. But when I'm in my downtime, in my Zen time, I start with prayer. I then go and look and listen to most motivational things, or not even always motivational things. I actually get into my big brother T.D. Jakes, or
yes, I love.
Or my big brother Les Brown. In fact, for everybody that does pray, I just got off the phone with him coming here, and he just came out of radiation and surgery. So he needs all your prayers for those who do know who Les Brown is. I literally just got off the phone with him, but I would wake up to Les Brown, who is my big brother and mentor in a lot of ways, and so many other people that just inspire me. I listen to anything or anybody. Today, I actually did a seminar for real estate, for brokers and investments on my diversified portfolio side. And at the end, we sat there and we watched Death Crawl.
Wow.
From a movie that is just amazing. You can actually go online to YouTube, and it's a 4-minute clip on really how far can you go with your life, how far, when you don't know how far you're going, when you don't look up, when you aren't scared, when you aren't fearful, but when you're blindfolded, you can go so much further than you believe you can. Everybody on this planet can go further. And so, yeah, I do. To Eric, I'm sorry, I got off track, but to answer your question, I wake up with prayer. With space and time, I do watch all motivational, inspirational, and spiritual feeding is what I call it.
So prayers, okay,
right? And I'm an avid of working out. I'm a firm believer. I am the Black Benjamin Buttons. I do get younger.
Wow,
I believe that when there are certain
look at the lights on the feed.
I believe when your hormones are moving properly, and when you're releasing certain things from the brain. I don't want to get into the health side of it, but when you are releasing, your energy is flowing. When you are one with the universe between meditation, prayer, and workout, you now can maximize your human potential, which is my mastery. I teach human potential and human equity. So when you're in your full zone of where your mind, body, and soul are working in harmony, you're untouchable. You're completely unstoppable. There's nothing that can stop you. So yes, that is my ritual, Eric. And get out of my bedroom, dude.
Eric, did that answer your question? Like, is there anything that you can take from that and incorporate into your own routine? I mean, the successful entrepreneur that you are, is there something that you could take from what Byron said and incorporate into your life?
It's awesome. I've always heard about people waking up and praying. That's one
praying is key. Yeah.
And knowing that someone successful like you actually doing this, and continue doing this every day, it tells me that yes, just start doing it. And I definitely want to be morning already so I can start doing it. I want to create a routine for myself.
I'll give you something else, Eric. I'll give you one more thing that I don't normally share.
Nuggets, guys.
I call them Go Nuggets. Go Nuggets. Take 10 minutes. Create a habit of taking 10 minutes of still time for visualization.
Wow.
Okay.
10 minutes. And it's really a magical thing. You have to see your day and the results you want completed before it's done. And if you can visualize exactly where you want to be today, in 7 days, in 30 days, I mean, you want to max out your life. As my big brother would say, live full, die empty.
Live full, die empty. Got that, Eric? And everyone on the line?
Right. Yes,
amen.
Yes, awesome. That's
Eric,
deep.
thanks for dialing in. We're going to make sure and put your company website, or you could even go ahead on the live feed and do that for me, and we'll like that. Thank you so much for dialing in, Eric. We appreciate your time and your question, because your question helps us be inspired as well through Mr. Nelson's response. So we love you for that. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you guys for so much.
Thank you.
My pleasure, man. Definitely.
So we're going to get to know you a little bit, because we have about, honestly, over 100 comments on the feed. I'm going to try to get to all of you. If you guys are new to the Carrington show, it's very engaging. It's very organic. It's not interview style. What you guys say matters to me, and we're going to try to get all your comments and all your questions. Paul Onwaki says, money could buy temporary happiness, not love. Sarah DeFelice, hey Sarah, love you girl, says hey. George Ewell says true, very true.
Oh, man.
Pasha Oliveira Carter says live full, die empty.
That's my girl.
That's my girl, right? Janice Lulanting Fatelia says Mr. B in the house. Yes, he is. How do you say this name? I'm sorry, you need to.
Oh, Janice. She's out of Janice is out of Australia. I got a whole
Australia's on the line.
That's my baby right there. She is a beast.
Boom.
Yes.
I love it. And who's this right here?
Oh, that's Wojo. Wojo's out of Chicago. He's
Chicago,
a beast too. Love
it. Benjamin, yes, yeah, love it. Okay, and what else do we have here? We have Wayne's watching. Wayne from Echo Movement. We love you so much. We love your meditation. Byron was just talking about visualization and how that helps being successful. So Wayne, we love you so much for that. So guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about love versus money. And before we even go into our next question, Byron, can you just take over? You do that so well. Just take over and let us know who you are and what you're all about, and a little bit of your successes like this. If you could do it like this for us, go for it.
You know what's really amazing is this question: who are you?
Who are you?
I've been getting that a lot lately. Over this week specifically, I had an interview with a gentleman who I'm partnering with named Satish, amazing individual who actually bought all the rights to Think and Grow Rich. I mean, he literally on at least 3 continents owns all the rights to the foundation and the 17 principles of Napoleon Hill. And that really is the seed of who I am. I bring him up based on him asking the question, how do you want to eclipse your life?
Right. How do you want to
Which is the seed to who you are.
Say that again for us.
How do you want to eclipse your life? Meaning, how do you want your life, if you actually had a movie and you can go backwards in the movie, how do you want your life seen? What's the pinnacle of what you're about? What is the soul, the seed to the soul of who you are?
Right.
Right? And in Think and Grow Rich, what happened is my father gave me that book when I was 11 years old.
Right.
I didn't really read it until I was about 15. I really didn't activate it until I was 18. I didn't really maximize it until my late 20s.
Right.
Making money is really, that's as you get wiser, not older, but as you get wiser,
there's a difference,
money is a byproduct of whatever you are and whoever you are being. And
expand for us. I love that.
So too many people are chasing money. Once you become an equity positioned individual, that means there's so much equity within you, the value just glows off of you, then you become a law of attraction and money comes to you. You don't have to look for it.
Amen. Love that.
You don't have to look for clients. You don't have to look for customers. I mean, you don't have to look for love. You don't have to look for prospects. You just got to understand how to make the universe actually, and I'm going off tread for a second, but you got to make sure how to make the universe work for you. When you decide to be massively successful, that means you have decided to become massively a servant to the people. That means it's not about you being successful. It's about how great you make other people become.
Right.
And as you make other people extraordinary, they then serve and lift you up, and you get to where you want to be by default. So it's a matter of learning how to make the universe conspire for your success. But too many people are so about me, such as ego. Ego stands for edging God out.
Edging God out.
Edging God out. That when you don't have that third eye working and your chakras are blocked based on the fact that it's all about you. See, you got to learn how to let go, let God, because you got to learn how to let go of the problems. I know I'm starting to preach.
No, go. Okay. The light's going crazy. The light's going.
You got to learn how to let the problem. One of the greatest muscles I had to learn is how to let go of things I had no control over. And only focus on the things I had control over. I had a conversation with a guy I've known for 20 years. And his entire thread of conversation with me this week was all about my history of who the old Byron he knew. Right. Everything was about, in depth. He's riddling down. And I was like, he finally called, he texted me another book. First of all, anybody knows me, if you text past the sentence, you don't even get a read. Right. But then he decided to finally call me. Because for me, I'm like, if you got that much to say as a man, you need to have a man-to-man conversation. Right. Secondly, I haven't done business with you in over a decade. Third, I don't entertain. I'm like a duck. That duck, that means when you see a duck's, they're working so hard under the water, but you don't see the feet.
Feet pedaling.
So you got to learn how to have that swag where people don't see you sweat. But you can't give up the sweat equity. You can't give up the work ethic. You got to still work hard to get where you're going. But it's like when all that negative water hits you, it just rolls off of you. You just swimming and the right ducks are following you.
But sometimes the waves, Byron, just hit us and they just, when hair and everything just going back. Like it just.
But that duck knows how to just ride out a tide.
Yeah.
You just got to find the ones, get rid of the ones that are quacking all the time.
But we need to know who's in your circle and who's weighing us down. Sometimes I remember you did a post, you have to know who.
Oh, you definitely got to know. But see, you know what, that's when I actually made a post just recently and over 100 people actually were like responding.
I liked it.
Right? And it's like, I said I made a decision.
I saw that, and we didn't even know what it was. Yeah.
And the decision was, right now, I can push a button, reach over 6 figures. I can reach over 6 figures of people, meaning my sphere of influence. I can reach over 100,000, 200,000. And then my decision was to cut off all the fat, get my circle really tight of the people that were equally yoked, so I can reach millions. That's my decision. Is to
cut it back.
Exactly. You got to prune the tree. You got to cut back. See, it's winter time. Unfortunately, I'm in Canada, but it's winter time. It's snowing outside.
He's from LA. You're from LA.
I'm from
LA.
So you got it. So in that, you got to learn how. When it's time, you got to know the season. And the season right now is while the tree is bare. While it's bare, you got to learn how to prune that tree, cut off the old leaves and the stuff. And you got to know how to just completely forge new blood into your system.
Right.
New blood gives you new flow, gives you new money, gives you a new energy, gives you a new life. You got to have the right people. It's easier to run with 3 than to drag 1,000.
Easier to run with 3 than to drag 1,000.
I'm not dragging nobody to the party. I'm trying to run from some of them.
Right.
You just want to make sure that as you become who you need to become, that you have to let some people go. Let my people go.
But some of us don't know how to do that, right? Like
I understand, but guess what? That's why they're still with the minions. Minions have opinions, and you can't deposit opinions.
And you said Jesus only had 12 followers.
He only had 12 followers.
Right, and Hitler had millions.
Girl,
right? The love on the line. Oh my God, let's get the people back in. They're wanting to say something. Sarah DeFelice says word. Pasha says yup. Cindy Lapruccio says fire. Diana says sure is. Tammy Williams is on the line. Hey Tammy. So Steve Daniel says 777. Mitri Prashad said let my people go.
Let my people go.
Carmen Gulen has a microphone emoji. That means I'm looking. I see you. Wayne says 2 of the favorite people. I love the both. We love you too, Wayne Mulan. Thank you so much. Janice says ego edging God out. Diana Marquez says what a blessing it is to meet you. What a blessing. Mitri Prashad says you're a servant, you're a leader. So guys, I'm trying to get all your comments. If you guys know the Karen Carrington Show, we're all welcome to have our piece. It's not interview style. What you say matters. So we're talking about on this feed about money. We're talking about a lot of things: success, money, love. But my 3-part series over the next 3 weeks is about love leading up to Valentine's Day. And if some of you...
Am I the first one? Am I the first one?
You're the first... Listen,
Am I the first one? Am I the first? The Alpha, the Omega?
One,
Can I give the first
lesson?
lesson?
Yes,
since we talking about love,
go.
Learn how to love yourself.
Learn how to love yourself.
That's the first lesson. Before you get to 2 and 3, you will never find love until you learn how to fall in love with you. Nobody will fall in love with you until you learn how to love you.
But a lot of us don't know how to, like, I think after watching this feed, what I want to get out of you is how do we get there? How do we learn to love ourselves without letting money rule us?
Get rid of everybody else. I'm going to tell you, success in love, success in money, success in career, success in vocations, success in spirituality, success in physiology or as far as workouts, success in any of these things is the loneliest walk, because you got to learn how to be alone again. You came into this world alone, but then you start looking for validation from everybody else. You're looking for affirmations from everybody else. You're looking to take you're looking for approval from your mama, your daddy, your sister, your husband, your wife, from the people at the work. You're looking for them to escalate you and give you a raise. You're looking for all this stuff. And that's when, unfortunately, we made that choice and we were groomed through the system. But when you truly want to get to that point of love, you're going to have to go through a lonely, I call it through the eye of the needle.
Right.
You're gonna have to, the eye of the needle. You're going to have to learn how to walk through the valley by yourself. In order to know thyself, you're going to have to spend some time with thyself. And then in turn, once you become very clear about what your why and your purpose is, why you're here and the purpose to do it, then you can fall in love and be passionate. That's the key word right there.
Passion.
Yeah, I got a whole garden of 31 P's, which I teach and train. It's a 31-day program.
I love that.
And the first P that you got to plant in the garden is passion. Yeah, just like my girl Passion. Gotta have passion.
The love on the
I want to talk to nobody's not passionate.
Right.
I talk to people, I invite them to different meetings. I got real estate, I got marketing, I got crypto, I got all this stuff going on. Whenever you guys like, so is everybody there going to be excited? And they're like, what? Are you asking me? First of all, do you want to date somebody that's not exciting?
No.
I want somebody to make my toes curl. I want my eye. I want my heart to race.
You know, do you remember when we first met? Do you remember when we
first met? I do. I felt your energy. I was like, what?
What? Who? Right? And that's what I love about you is your passion for what you do. Is your passion for what you do. And some of us on the line, I do admit, as everyone knows it, but there's some people asking on the line exactly what you do. You're the founder of the Matrix Group, and you're a wealth coach, correct?
I'm going to keep it real simple. I find, you know what? It's the best way to explain it. I did an interview about a month ago, and they said, explain who you are. I said, I am a lighthouse.
Love it.
I'm a lighthouse, and I believe when you truly become who you need to become, you don't necessarily need to explain in detail what you do. They just need to, because see, in life, it's not what you do, it's who you are. Oprah say, I want to work with you, Karen. What you going to say? What we doing? You going to say, where we going?
Where we going?
Because it's Oprah.
Right.
Ted Turner, you want to get it? Where we going? You created CNN? Barack give you a call. It's like, okay, so what we doing? No, no, I'm going. Where you going?
Yeah.
And as we become who we need to become, the what doesn't matter.
Right.
See, it's the masses that are concerned with the what. So as a lighthouse, I am a beacon of light. People find me only in one of two ways. Either number one, it's a lost soul that's looking to be found.
A lost soul that's looking to be found.
That means they are looking to be able to fulfill their prophecy, their anointing, their purpose in life. Or number two, they already are en route. And they want to ascend to where they want to be in 5 years and collapse it to 2 years. So people that want to escalate where they're going at rapid speed come to a master that has mastered only a few things in life, but one of those things is called systems. When you want the discipline, like I'll give you one of my systems, it's called TAD. This year it's called TAD.
TAD, okay.
That's it, TAD. You just got to do a tad bit more.
I love it.
This year you got to do a tad bit more, just a tad bit more, not a lot.
Tad bit more, right?
Just a tad bit more.
But what about some of us who are still struggling behind? Do they just
do a tad bit more?
So no matter where you're at.
So let me give you the tad.
Give it to me.
The first T, and those that are behind, in front, or in the middle, you got to be transparent. You got to be transparent.
T for transparent.
You got to stop sending in your representative and show up.
And we all have that representative.
We all got that representative. Exactly.
Right, okay.
The A is authentic.
T, transparent. A, authentic.
I need to find the authentic you. I don't want to know the one. You ask people, what are you doing? I'm in, I give people's cards all the time. I just have to, people give me their cards. I'm a wealth coach. But don't got a pot to piss in. How you want to be a wealth coach? I see people give me a card. I'm a life coach. But you got a freaked up life. How the hell I'm going to sit up there and learn from you about how to get my life back while you trying to figure out your own life? I'm trying to figure this out. And they give me the card like they so proud and they all dressed up and here's my card. I'm a transformation coach. What, you in the middle of transformation and you want to transform me? Did you lose your mind? What the hell is wrong with you? I get people 24, 25, 27 years old saying, I'm a life coach. You haven't even lived life. You ain't got no life. How you gonna teach me how to live life and you barely got milk on your breath? That don't even make no sense. That don't make no sense, girl. Oh my God. You gotta do a tapping. Let me get to the D, girl. Let me get to the D. Gotta swing the D. Yeah, don't take that out of context, y'all. Now, the D stands for discipline.
Discipline.
Power of focus. Discipleship. Jesus got 12 disciples. I figured it was good for me.
So not diva.
It's discipleship.
Okay.
You got to be disciplined. So in my organization, which is the Matrix organization, is built on the principle, really the acronym stands for making a team realize its expectations.
Making a team realize its expectations.
And it's built on the principle that if Jesus had 12 disciples and 48 apostles, what makes you think you could do it by yourself? My job is not to take you away from what you love doing. My job is to exploit it at a higher level, elevate you, escalate you so that you can get there where other people can see you. It's all about business. I stay busy building the nest.
I love it, but a lot of us want to do it on our own. We don't want to share the
That's
love. We don't want to share the money.
Go.
All right, let my people go.
Because there's a distinction between motivation and inspiration. My job is not to motivate. If you look at your bank account and if it's not where it needs to be, you need to be motivated.
You're not going to motivate.
I'm not motivating. If you cannot look at your address and not get motivated about doing something different, you're supposed to stay where you are.
So what's the difference of inspiration and motivation?
Inspiration means you're living a life that people see you and they want to be like you. Inspiration is a father walking with his head up, his shoulders back, and a child saying, I want to be like my dad when I grow up. Inspiration is Oprah sitting up there saying, I could care less what she's not listening to what other people say. Well, do you see her weight? She lost weight. She gained weight. What about her makeup? People that have already got there. See, the only people that got time to talk about somebody else is people that ain't got nothing going on.
Amen.
The only people that got time to have conversations. I got people talking about me. I just had this with one of my mentees. I said, it's like, people always talking about me. I said, then you doing something right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, amen.
Until you do something right. Because my father taught me a long time ago, when they stop talking about you is when you need to worry. You dead. You ain't got no more purpose, no more value. You are no longer here on this planet.
Amen. But what if they're talking bad about you?
That's their job. That's what haters are supposed to do.
Bring it on. That's their job. Let the haters
I love when I get haters. I love when people what?
Why?
Tell me what I can't do.
Why do you love the haters?
Because it drives me. People that either haters or naysayers. Either one of them, they sit in two baskets. I put them together. They need to hang out with each other. And the more they come, the more I prove what can't be done for them and what couldn't be done for what I got to do for the people who want to make their life different. You can't take everybody with you. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is 7'4.5". He can still only put 2 people on his back. My job is not to carry the world. My job is to show for the person that wants to elevate to the next level that it can be done.
But a lot of people want to ride on your back, Byron. A lot of people want to ride on your back.
And a lot of those people can just buy the book.
Great segue.
Right.
You have a book, correct?
The book is coming out. Yes, we have 3 books coming out this year, and another one which is 365 Days of Your Life. I'm actually doing a book signing tomorrow.
Tomorrow, there's people on the line. They all want to know where this book is at.
I'm in Canada.
Yes, I think Yolanda was asking about that.
Yes.
Guys, I'm going to answer all your questions. Oh, jeez. Yolanda said, boom. Yes, Yolanda, you were asking where it's going to be tomorrow. Vaughan, at what time?
7:30 tomorrow in Vaughan.
7:30 tomorrow.
Is it Mississauga or Vaughan? Vaughan. Yes, it's Vaughan. It's in Vaughan.
Yes,
and we'll get the address and we'll post.
We'll get the address in there. Yes. And Marlando Bailey, he's the one who's sponsoring the show. If anyone needs information, you can reach out to him. I'm going to put his phone number on the feed so that that you can get a hold of him. He'll answer all your questions. So Marlando, thank you for managing all this for us and taking everyone's questions. So that's tomorrow, the book. And is it going to be a book signing?
It's going to be, no, I'm speaking. I'm speaking from 7:30 to 9:30. I mean, I believe it's 7:30 to 9:30.
Okay, 7:30 to 9:30. And Marlando, you're going to put that all on the feed for us. Thank you, Marlando. Let's get some
7
comments.
to 9?
7 to 9.
Actually, it's 7 to 9 segue for the ones that are serious and not curious. I didn't see. I saw it. I'm not. I don't have time.
And not curious.
The curious, I'll give them a little bit. The serious, I want to have for the rest of my life. I need people that want to make the world for everybody else to see what was built.
Love it. Love it. Someone says that's a truth serum. Judith Allen says LOL. Everyone's LOLing. What did we do? We must have been. Everyone's laughing at us. Okay, Tad. Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Nice to see you. Jackie Van over there says Tad. Dom Amici says my brother. 100% facts.
That's my coach. That's my wealth coach. I mean, he cuts all this up. I'm Dom Amici. I got an Italian guy. Got all this. Make all this look gorgeous, sexy.
Okay. Let's tag it. Okay. Taylor May says transparency. Yeah, boom. Tina Thorgood says I didn't even know you had a book, girl. I heard it on the Carrington show. That's why I'm here.
Oh, this is the year of the book. Everything's been recorded. History has been written as we talk. You want to be a part of history, or you can read about it. If you want to read about it, it's already a wrap. If you want to be a part of it, I'm looking for people who want their life to be. I just started the Speakers Bureau. I'm having a meeting on that here in Toronto on Thursday. And it's teaching people how to make sure their voice reaches the soul of another human being to the point that you can take the dead and wake them up because you breathe life from a passion place, that your story needs to be heard. My mentor, Jim Rohn, you say, your story. What's your story going to be? How much more valuable are you today versus last year? Did you learn a new language? Do you know how to do the tango? What did you do that makes you more valuable this year than last year? As a human being to the human race.
Is that important that we document that?
Look at it from this perspective. A life that's not worth recording is not worth living. Every person you can think of that is extraordinary. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, every one of them either has a documentary or a book written about them. If what I do is not worth reading 1,000 years after I'm gone, I don't need to be here.
Yeah, then what are you here for? Yeah.
Every millisecond, every minute, every hour of my life, I embrace every bad and every good because it builds the character of who you are.
Amen.
You want to know the life of a person, know their character. You don't need to know their bank account. You don't need to know where they live.
Their past relationships.
You don't need to know all that.
Yeah.
So the love of self allows you to build that character. That's the depth of the soul.
I love that. We're back to love. And if you guys are just joining us, I don't think anyone, I've never seen so many hearts across the feed. I was going to say if you guys are just joining us, but by the looks of it, all you all are just with us.
Y'all go share with your friends. This is about to get juicy. This last half, you need to just share it with everybody.
Right, exactly.
I'm just warming up.
Right, guys.
And Karen is the conductor of the train. You need to stay on this train.
And this thing's going 140 kilometers an hour.
She wants to hear what you got to say. She don't want to hear it. She wants to conduct you. She's trying to help y'all out. She bringing people that are going to wake you up. I'm called smelling salt, so you might want to go ahead and just jump on this train.
And you know what? I was so excited when I met you last week. I said, I was so honored when you wanted to be on this platform, because this show, if you guys are just joining me for the first time, is all about emotional intelligence and mental wellness and happy mindsets.
Truly.
And when I met you, I'm like, bang. And Marlando Bailey, thank you so much for introducing me to this amazing man. You are just a perfect person to be on this platform, because we want everyone to leave here feeling invigorated, inspired. I want you guys to have lifted up and have a mind shift.
This is Miracle Monday. This is if you don't expect miracles, you should be in the place you at. I woke up this morning expecting miracles. And they just keep coming. I'm sitting right here in front of a miracle. You see, I can't even, I'm all shaking, girl. I'm sitting here with a miracle right here. Miracles. Everywhere.
You know what?
Everywhere.
Listen, and that's another reason why I do the show on Mondays, just for that reason. We had a long week. You guys, y'all were all over Toronto. I don't know what you were doing. I couldn't, just to find you was like, whoa. And so Mondays is just that beginning. It's a new start, a fresh start. Mondays are a new chapter, a new leaf. And I just want this show to always be on Mondays just for that reason, is to get us started. You know, the weekends kind of shake us up a bit.
Lay the foundation.
Yeah. So let's lay. Let's get laid. Hold on. Let's get laid. Let's get laid right about now. The Carrington show, anything's possible. So listen, you said something. You said Your resolution for 2018, you said it on New Year's Eve, you said it was to say less and do more.
100%.
Expand. Give it to me.
The people that talk about it aren't being about it. I have one of my best friends, his name is Kevin Boyd. He actually used to say he actually had this conversation with me right before my father passed, which was in 2013. He said, Byron, stop talking about what you're doing. If you're doing what you're doing, nobody needs to ask what you're doing.
They'll see it.
They will see it. The right people will find you. You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to embellish. You don't need to dress it up. You don't need to put lipstick on a pig because it's still going to be a pig.
Right? Yeah, I get that.
It's just and this year is the year to move in silence with action.
Silence with action.
Just all action. Just now, right now, right now, right now. No more procrastination. No more sitting there selling yourself on lies. No more justifying why you're broke. No more justifying why you're fat. No more justifying why you're not healthy. No more justifying why you're in a broken relationship you should have walked out on a long time ago. No more. Just now. Just take action on everything you want right now. In baby steps. I know it's a little scary. I know it's fearful. You said, why all the people, because everybody wants a quantum leap. People come to me and say, so you've created over 100 millionaires. Can you make me a million? Well, can I get rich?
Can I get rich fast?
But here's the essence of that. They say, how much time is it going to take? And my question is, how long it take you to get broke?
Look at the line.
Everybody looking for a microwave. There's no get rich scheme. There's no get in shape theme. There is no way to get spiritually aligned in time. You got to put in the work. Sweat equity.
And Antoine's on the line. Dixon, you're about work. Antoine from Montreal, you're about work. Fan Fang Wang says, yes, the right people will find us. All out action. Miss Cola Bennett says, yes. Sergio Martinez Rez says, salute from Mexico.
Mexico. Yo, I got my team in Mexico. That's my boy right there. I got a beast crew.
Yolanda, you love my energy. Girl, I love you too. I love you too. Jackie says, life is not a recording. It's not worth reading. Amen. Marlando, thanks for putting your contact information. Guys, if you want to get a hold of Byron, where he's at, where he's about, where he's going to be, contact Marlando Bailey. His information's on the line. Guys, we are talking about lots of stuff. And Byron, lots of stuff. And Byron, self-made multi-millionaire, founder of the Matrix Group. We're talking about success, the love of money. Is it the root of all evil? I'm doing a 3-part series, and Byron's kicking it off for us about love, and it's leading up to Valentine's Day. And if you guys are just joining us, there's a contest going on for a free dinner for 2 from me to you, because I love you, from Boston Pizza. All you have to do is Boston Pizza. All you have to do is like Boston Pizza's page. All you have to do is comment, I want Boston Pizza, and you got to share this live feed. Yes. 3 simple things. I'll give you that gift card. We'll pick on February 12th. You also said something, if you don't know where you're going, you will end up there.
You must chart your destination. So, like you'd ask, when I talked about that beacon, that lighthouse that I am, my middle name is GPS.
I love
what
it.
I dislike is people coming to me asking how to get somewhere and they don't know where they want to go. Asking somebody, what's your dream? And they have no clue of what their dream is. I'm beyond. That's the decision, is to get rid of the minions and the opinions and elevate to those that have dissension. Those that truly want to go to the next level in their life. You got to know where, when you get in your car, you know exactly where you need to go. You plug in the GPS and then you follow the directions. The reason why most people are lost in their life is because they never found their destination, nor do they know their destiny, because they didn't take the time to understand, love themselves.
We're talking about love today, guys. We're talking about love.
Themselves. Enough to understand what gives them passion, gives them purpose. That's the second P in the garden.
Passion,
gotta understand purpose. Persistence, that's the third P in the garden. You gotta have persistence. People, everything you're gonna do in business is gonna deal with that. The byproduct of you becoming who you need to become is the love of the world because of how you served it.
Oh God, say that again. Sorry, say that again.
The byproduct of becoming who you need to become is the world comes to love you because you learned how to serve it. Everything is about servant leadership. When you go to a restaurant, you want that waiter that's going to serve you at the highest level. When you go to the hospital, you want that doctor that's going to take more time and really break down all of, not just sitting up there taking you through a procedure. I had this guy, he took this, he was a plumber. I just shared this story. He came and sat in a room. And he came with his wife. He was good. He made about $100,000 a year.
Okay.
He came to support his wife because his wife was the true entrepreneur. Just like Eric that does windows, he didn't really see it as, he saw it as a career, but he didn't see it as, I'm the entrepreneur.
Right, yeah, right.
And once I asked him, I said, but you own a business. Right. And I made him understand your business is you. You're your business. Everybody owns a business, but some people that work at a job, they think they're still working for somebody else, not understanding their life is a business and their life is failing because they never took ownership in it. Class for another day. That, this gentleman was a plumber, and he said, I took one thing from you, Mr. Nelson. He came back 5 years later. He said, I'm worth well over $3 million plus. He said, I took one thing. He said, what am I going to do to make myself stand out, to make myself outstanding, to stand out from everybody else? And I said, let's discover. Let's uncover that.
Yeah, let's peel that back.
He created a card. He put his name on it. He put plumber. He put address, and on the back of it, it just said anytime. And that means, like right now with this winter, let's say one of the pipes bust at 7 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. He came. Anytime. He would go anytime. He became the 7-Eleven for plumbers, where everybody else is like, we only come out until 6, 7 o'clock. We have to have an appointment. He sent somebody anytime, every day of the week for 3 years, and he quadrupled his income, built a team of over 100 people that were subcontractors, and he's like, I have to come back and just tell you I love you and thank you.
Thank you.
I learned how to serve at a level of selfless. I had to be selfish to be selfless.
I had to be selfish to be selfless.
That means I had to be selfish for 3 years so I could have the next 30 of my years to give to my family.
Amen. But we don't like to be selfish. We're taught.
But they tell you this on the plane.
Right?
They tell you on the plane.
Right.
They say if the plane goes down, put the mask over you first. And because everybody else, here's what everybody else does. They take that mask and they put it, they helping everybody else. And after they put it over here, they can't breathe no more. And then when nobody's there to help them, like, and nobody, they play the victim role. Ain't nobody there for me. I gave everything I had and nobody loves me.
Right.
No, you didn't follow the system.
Right.
You didn't empower yourself. You didn't take care of yourself. You didn't get yourself in a position that you can give without it being an imposition on you and yours.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's a whole nother thing, girl.
A whole nother show. Okay.
Lord.
Look at, let's bring in the people. Let's see what they're saying. Oh,
what
God.
What
we got here? What we got here? Oh, jeez. Lacey Wade says, amen, speaking with truth. Steve Daniels, faith is action word. Maria Kale Jujo says, yes, yes. Jimmy Jimnan says, amazing show, bringing our souls back, giving us energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, passion.
I take it you're a Libra because everyone's shutting out Libra, soul brother.
You better ask somebody. Yes, girl. Yes, Libra in the house. Scorpio rising, girl. Libra in the house.
Virgo still rocks.
Yes, Virgos will tell you how it is.
Right, and we will analyze
And we'll analyze it. I don't know. Y'all here in Canada, y'all think too much sometimes. Everybody process it. I'm here to get people paid in every way of their life. It's like, I said, let me show you how to be loved. They're like, let me think about it. Let me show you how to put $1 million in your pocket. Let me just think about it. Let me show you how to be. I'm so there with you. But can I have a day?
I need to. Okay. Antoine says, I freaking love this show. Antoine, I freaking love you. Thanks for leading the way. It's you know what, being a leader, it's our passion.
Yes.
It's clearly your passion and it's mine. And I think about this every Monday when I come here. I sometimes think why, and then I say to myself, why not? I see the love on the line, and I know we're all hurting. We're all looking for an answer. We're all looking for a leader. We're all leaders. We're all leaders. By you guys coming on the line is showing initiative in your life, and you too are a leader. And by sharing this feed, by sharing this nuggets that you've learned today, in turn makes you a leader. You take what you've learned today and you write that down, you journal that, you share, and you too are a leader. So this show really is about you guys. Like I said, it's not an interview. It's about us coming together as community and learning together as one and going back out there and sharing what we
Takes a village.
Takes a village
Takes
to
a
make
village.
this happen. So I want to thank all the sponsors in advance. We're not going to end yet, but I always want to thank the sponsors because for Boston Pizza, Isogenics, Morlando Bailey, for the sponsors that sponsor the show, it makes it happen. Without the sponsorship, if you guys are interested in sponsorship, you can contact me or Frequency5fm. That's what makes this happen. So if you guys love it, there's always sponsorship opportunities. Andre Johnson is joining. Andre, it is 7:58, but we're glad that you're here. The party's never the same until you get here. Lucy says Virgo is torture, believe me. Right.
I got a friend. One of my best friends, Jamila Frierson, is a Virgo, and oh my God, I say Virgos are the truth. They will tell you what you don't want to hear.
Yep, and you're still gonna love us.
Yep.
You said something. Share big dreams with. Don't share big dreams with people with small minds.
Yes.
Run with that.
It's my favorite.
Run with it. Go on.
The biggest problem people have is they're talking about their dreams. Here's what I say: you don't talk to people about problems who can't help you fix them.
Say that again. Sorry.
You don't talk to people about your problems who can't help you fix them. And you don't talk to people about your dreams who aren't going to help you build them. Those are two mandatory laws. I go through thousands of people to find not the person who has the most talent, not the person who has the greatest skill set or toolbox, but the person who has the burning desire that you heard you can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I live by and die by this philosophy. Find 5 thirsty horses, they're going to go there anyway. The 5 thirsty horses I'm looking for, they were already running to success. They were already running to being able to create a dynasty, create a legacy, change the trajectory of their family tree. They were already, they're just like, just give me the roadmap. I'm already looking. You'll find those horses that are already foaming and biting at the mouth. They don't have a whole lot of questions. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll go that much further.
I love that.
That's what that is all about. Stop talking to the minions.
What is minions? I know what minions is, but those on the line, what is a minion? What is a minion?
A minion to me is the ones that sit in the stands and they all have conversation about the people playing the game. That's why they're in the stands, because the ones on the court are getting paid the millions of dollars to act. The ones in the stands, they paid to come and have an opinion about everybody else. And you've never seen some of the fans, they got some of the biggest opinions. You talk to people, they got big conversations. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Well, I don't think that is. Well, cryptocurrency is embellished. Well, network marketing is a pyramid. Well, real estate is upside down. Well, right now you can't get in the stock market because it's already too expensive. I ain't got the money to invest in the stock market. You can't make excuses and money at the same time.
You can't make excuses and money at the same time.
Excusitis is the most deadly disease that exists.
Excusitis?
It's beyond leprosy.
Do we try? Say that
Some
again.
people have that disease of excusitis. I was going to come out, but I wanted to get in, but it sounds good, but let me tell you what I read, but I talked to my friend, but you know what but is? But is a premeditated lie. That means you thought about the lie before you said it. I was going to meet you, but I can hear it coming out of their mouth. It's like, I really want to, but, okay, so you already mentioned but. So you gave thought, you knew you owed me money, and you gave thought to the reason you will give me before you even said it.
Right.
We got a problem.
I love that. I get that. So minions, is there a need for them though? Oh gosh, the line. I was like, what's vibrating? Oh, my phone. Okay, right. But minions, is there room for them? Are they needed?
They are needed because 3% employ the rest of the world. 3% employ the rest of the world, 10% make the most extraordinary living, 20% do all the work, and while the 80% sit up there, the 80% do the work while 20% make the money. Jeez. But the 20% are doing the work, but they're employing the other 80%. We could go all the way down to the 70% because the other 10, they're just barely existing. Then there's 70% that just aren't doing anything. They're just trying to survive. They got all kinds of stuff going on.
And we'll go there another day.
Now, we're talking on there are no absolutes. We're talking on an even kill of understanding that there are some people. See, you want to help the person that's fighting to get up. Right. We aren't looking for the person at the top of the
No, doesn't make sense.
I'm actually looking for the person that actually had some success, a lot of success, or it's just starting life, but they're fighting to get up. I want you to imagine you walk out here into the snow, it's snowing here in Canada.
He's from LA,
I'm from LA. I'm sorry, it's cold outside. There's a guy outside with a kid with the stilts or whatever, whatever it is, right? Yeah. Or there's an old woman and she's on a cane and they slipped and fell and they're trying to crawl up. They're trying to pull themselves up. They just slip. Everybody will stop and help pick them up. Some people have fallen and they don't want to get up. There's a lot of people that are like, I'm coming. They got the whole mentality, the Catholic mentality. Money is bad. Or they have another mentality. There's so many mentalities.
We're talking about that today, that money is, we're talking about, guys, that money is, okay, let's get to that question. Because that's the topic of today.
Yes.
Is money, and you guys can chime in, Is money the root of all evil? This is my question. Or is the lack of money the root of all evil?
The love of money, if you're chasing money in itself, it's evil. It's wrong to me. But I believe money, that if you really take the seed or the root of money, money is the people that have a lot of money, generally speaking, see, there's levels. We're going to keep it light.
Right,
so generally speaking, the root of the good people that have money, they planted and they sow a seed from a servant's heart, from a good place, which is why they have it. And they aren't these people. It's I kind of look at this, because we're gonna go into both sides.
Let's go. Yeah.
Right. You got relationships.
Okay.
How come when you're in a relationship, when you're single, you can't find nobody to save your life?
Amen.
How come when you're single, you can't find no good sex, you can't find no good reading partner, no Bible study, no prayer, no just hang out, you just can't find. It's like everybody come up to church, you can't find nobody.
Right.
But how come when you get in a relationship, they all show up?
Oh, God.
It's like...
Right. It's like when it rains, it pours. Right.
How come when you don't have any money, you can't get no credit? Oh, how come when you have a whole lot of money, they throwing credit cards at you?
Oh, yeah. So what is it? The law of attraction?
And you got to learn how to reverse it and become the law of attraction.
Right.
That you become so valuable in every context that you don't need their money. You don't need this person's love. You don't need this person's affirmation or validation. You are self-contained and building yourself from within. If you work out and it doesn't hurt, you didn't work out.
If you work out and it doesn't hurt.
Everybody's looking for an easy route where I can get this. How can I fix my credit quick? How can I get some quick money? How can I get some quick love? But that doesn't stick. You have to build internally. When you work out, you do the stairs, you're like, right? Everything has to come from the inside out. Everybody's looking from the outside in. They're looking outside of themselves for everything that they're looking for. Love, money, everything else. You build that from in, you become so valuable, people just throwing money at you. People throwing money at her.
Right.
Martha Stewart throwing money at her.
Right.
People that become valuable, they don't use their money. Everybody else is throwing them. They got sponsorships. They throwing sponsorships at them.
Yeah.
Let me sponsor you. Let me give you can I give you some free Nikes, Jordan? Jordan, you playing so well now, Jordan. I want to give you free Nikes. I need to put your name on.
But is that a bad thing?
That's a great thing.
Okay, good, because that's good. So when I get my sponsors for my show,
yes,
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Okay, right.
It's a beautiful thing. It shows that you're bringing something to the universe. You're bringing value to other people and taking it off of yourself. It's a beautiful thing.
I love it. I'm getting it. Okay, so let's see this thing's blowing up again, so let's bring the people back in. Let's see what they're saying.
By all means.
Okay, Fen Peng Wang says, just make a lot of money, then give it away to people in need. Okay, yes. Amen.
Keep some for yourself, girl.
Right, and give right. Andre Johnson says, you have to put in the work. Yes, Andre, we know that you work your butt off every day.
Equity.
Right. Hey, Marlando Bailey says, guys, if you want to get more of this, Marlando Bailey's information's on this feed. You contact him, you'll get more of this and where he's going to be.
So the name, can we spell his name? Marlando, M-A-R-L-O-N-D-A.
Yep.
Bailey,
B-A-I-L-E, and his number, we're just going to put it on blast.
Let's give you a number. You want to see me, I'm going to give you 2 free VIP tickets for tomorrow night.
Wow.
And if you sit there and you move to the serious category, I'll treat you to lunch. I might stay an extra day. It's like, I don't need money. I love to eat. So you need to text Marlando. If you're anywhere in Toronto, you need to text Marlando.
He'll
What's his number? Could you say his number?
The number on blast for professional reasons only. Ladies.
Yeah, hey.
And Marlando, don't block. I'm not blocking. Okay. 647-890-0461. I'm going to repeat that. If you guys want more of this, you're going to text that. It's 647-890-0461. Add him on Facebook, Marlando Bailey. WhatsApp him. He's findable. You want Marlando, he's there. Any time of the day, this guy's awake putting in his work. Amazing man. He will take care of you. Michael Mazer says Byron is the man. Yes, he
Mike
is.
Mazer. Mike Mazer. That's my man right there. That's a white black Byron.
Wow!
On steroids. I actually look up to him. That's my ace. His story, if I ever get him out to Canada, I'm telling you, Mike Mazer is my ace. I love that man. He's one of my best friends.
My boy Antoine is amazing. This guy, he wants to know if you're coming to Montreal. Will you make that happen for Antoine?
Yeah, we make it happen.
We'll make it happen for you, Antoine. You're worth it, man. Gordon So, he says, what's up,
that's
Superman?
my ace right here in Toronto. I'm doing his event tomorrow night.
Okay, guys, that's where he's going to be.
That's where I'm going to be at Gordon So's event. That's my Asian persuasion of another. Yeah.
Wow. Andre says, thanks for sharing, Chief. Yes, he's amazing. Nikisha, thanks for watching. Donna Savage, we love you. Donna, thanks for joining in. Let's move on to a couple more things. We've got to wrap this up. We never want you to go, but right now the line's hot.
We know y'all want a marathon for 24 hours. Between the two of us, we could actually, this thing.
Right, this is going for a long time.
We got to do that.
And you know what? Whatever feeds you guys, if we have to go a little bit longer, if you guys are getting fed, if you guys are hungry, we have food to share.
There you go.
Speaking of food, segue, you said the #1 ingredient, so that's food, to success, is to get out of your own way.
Oh my God.
Give it to us.
Oh my God. Come on. Most people are self-saboteurs. One of the greatest things I've seen in what we do in the world when it comes to business, first of all, you got to get out of the employee mentality into an employer mentality.
Say it again. You
got to come out of the employee mentality and get into the employer mentality.
Gotcha.
Too many people are thinking like an employee. Too many people want $1 million for $5 worth of work. You got to understand, it's not about, you got to be definite in purpose. If I ask 100 people, would you like to make, an extra 100,000 this year? Every hand would go up. And I'd say, okay, if you missed $1 and you got $999,000, would you take it? And over 85% of the hands would go up. And that's why they never make $1 million, because they settle. They do it in their relationships.
I was going to say that in our lives.
In your life. Everybody has learned how to compromise and be okay with not reaching the pinnacle of success of their human potential, maxing out, going further than what they thought they could do.
It's easier, Byron, for some of them on the line.
Which makes it easier for those. You know why it's easier for us to become those people as a beacon of light for those that aspire to ascend to the next level? Because we have to leave them alone. Down there it's crowded. At the Bound Mountain, right. I used to want to hang out with them.
Yeah, that's where the...
When I first started my journey,
where the hype was at, right.
I used to hang out with these fools. And the people that I wanted to get down with when I first started on my journey, 99% of them I don't want around me right now because they don't think the same way.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
And that's okay. That's okay. But the way they think, I don't want their kids hanging out with my kids. The way they think, I don't want it's a disease.
What was that disease name again? What
it's like excusitis. They got a reason to bleed every season.
Look at Angela.
They got a reason to bleed every season. Wintertime, well, it's Christmas. It's the New Year's. Let's just wait until after we get our taxes. Taxes, let's wait till summertime. Before you know it, it's Thanksgiving. Well, right after the kids get... And all of a sudden, do you notice that the employees spend all their money between December and November, and the employers, they're at work, and there's not one mall, there's not one shop, not one restaurant, not one business is not filled up because the employers take all of the cattle's money, all the sheep's money, because they have nothing. They live in to be able to give all their money away. The employers are working for 2 months out of the year to take all their money and go on vacation. I met the most extraordinary people I know between January and March, because that's when bosses take the time off because they work so hard to eclipse the year.
When do you take your time off?
When I finish my project.
Love it.
When I got I'm lying. I got 12 vacations this year. I'm finishing one project right now. Okay. That one project in itself, I can tell you, will generate an extra 6 figures a month. That's a raise to me.
Amen.
That'll be done in less than 28 days. 6 figures a month raise. That's a raise. And how many people can I help with that? I put 200 kids through college out of my own pocket.
Wow.
Our family has fed 5 million kids in the last 3 years.
You give back so much.
We now are building for youth at risk homes over in Africa and India.
And can we put more of that on the feed? After
110%.
Guys, we'll make sure all this is on the feed for you
100%. I just had a meeting this morning for an NCF, a no-cost fundraiser, to be able to generate a leveraged residual income to be able to feed all the homeless people in Canada. And we already have 1,000 we're putting in actually next Monday.
And we're talking about the love of money on this feed.
That's the love of making money to help those people.
I was about to say, right.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And can you tell us, is it important to give back? How important is it to give back?
So, okay, see, I won't go there, but I'm going to go there because you asked. Right. So, since we talk about money, I'm going to talk about there's 5 levels of money I learned from my mentor.
Okay.
He's a billionaire.
Give it to us.
The first level is you got to know how to make money. Everybody know how to make money.
Yeah, okay.
The second level is knowing how to keep money. That eliminates 80% of the population.
Gone. Okay.
The third level is knowing how to make money for you. That eliminates another 15%. That puts you at 85% gone.
Gotcha.
The next level is knowing how to give it all away so you can get it back tenfold. Because it was never yours in the first place. Everything you have is on rent till you die. It was not yours. You sitting up there like I got a new car. I got a new house. You can only drive one car. You can only wear one watch. You can only watch one TV. How much stuff are you going to accumulate before you understand that you're empty inside? That's why you keep trying to validate from acquiring all this junk.
Got it.
The fourth level, you got to know how to give it all away.
You got to know how to give it all away.
And my friend said, I got the fifth level. You ready, B?
I'm ready. I'm here.
I'm here with you. He said, I'll tell you when you hit $1 billion. I haven't. He had me with bated breath too. I was like, come on. He said, you don't need that lesson. When you hit $1 billion, I'll be right here for you. Levels. You got to get to the next level. One, everybody make money.
Right.
But can you keep it?
Keep it.
Everybody can go and bring people to them, but can you keep it? Can you keep a good man? Can you keep a good woman? Can you keep a good leader?
Your house? Can you keep your job? Can you keep, yeah, I get it.
A mentor, TD Jakes, you think he built a church that has 20,000 people that visited 3 times a day on one day without having raised up a nation of leaders around him? There's no great leader. Pasha on there, Mike on there, all the people around me, they know how to develop and sculpt and build leaders. Gordon Soap, build leaders. You want to rise up, build somebody else and make them bigger than you. That's how you make this thing crack.
Elizabeth Zachary says, preach it. Manuel Martinez says, better your circle 30% with people better than you, 30% with people running with you, and 30% teaching others.
Yes.
Nakisha, congratulations on your book, girl. Congrats.
Yes. Says
so true. Gail Ellis says, amen. Amen, Gail. Isn't he? That's so powerful. Christine Tovett, my girl, God, I love you. I love you. You got to give to get. Christine, you're very much of a giver. That's one thing I've very much learned from you. Andre says, thank you for giving back to the community. Anything for you. Donald Brand says, yes, coach. Go, yes. Coach. Dwayne Mightley says, at Ann, you missed the boat. This man is all about putting God first.
There you go.
God first in everything. God first in the show. We're hearing limited association. What a mindset conversation. Thank you. What else do we got? Debbie Merrick says, awesome info. Thanks for being a huge blessing to so many.
Love you, girl.
Thank you. Love you. Amen, bro. Dustin and Jill. Are you 2 people or 1? Dustin and Jill Tetherington says, circle of 5, better to build you up.
That's my
you got it. How do you say this name? Your people, Mom.
I can't even see
Let me see that. I know. P. Dub Sparkles.
Pablo.
Okay, Pablo all the time. A real man of God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God in the center of everything.
I put God in the middle of everything I do, before I do it, after I do it, in between I do it, even when I sin, I call on him again. I keep it going, and I make sure it just keeps going. And when I do something good, I keep him going. I cannot live without him. He saved my life on so many occasions.
I can't wait to hear about. We want to hear about.
Oh my God!
Give us one. Give us one.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna make it short because it's tear jerking. So one of the things I learned more than anything else, when I really got see, my mother's an archangel. I would be. So I was in a position where literally I had and God, I'm saying this on the radio. I've never said this on the radio.
On the first time on the Carrington show, Byron Nelson is going to give it to us.
So I had my life on the line twice by not just a death threat, but a contract. I hope my mama never hear this. Right? My sister too. My sister's a beast. You need to meet my sister.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
But anyway, I literally had a contract. That's what made me turn in business to go to another level and change the direction and be more open. See, people they aren't open until something happens.
Right. Until you're like.
Until you hit rock bottom. Now it's like, okay, let me send me a ship, send me a boat, send me a helicopter. And I was at a position where literally you know when you say it can't get any worse, and it does? It does. Don't ever say it can't get any worse, because it will. You know, and I tell the story another day. But anyway, in that conversation, the essence of it was I was doing well.
Okay.
I was making a significant amount of money at that point.
Okay.
And your ego edging got out.
Yeah.
I got to the point where I thought it was all about me. I was eccentric, I was narcissistic, I was arrogant, and some might argue that I still am. A little bit in some areas. It comes with it.
It works.
And so I like to think that I embraced in the midst of that cake this one word called humility. which allows me to still be a law of attraction. But at that dark spot where angels were sent, I wish I had time to give them all a shout out, where angels were sent into my life. They said, you want to have a...
Right. He's
just not paying attention to you because you haven't come to him authentically and meant what you said, because you keep doing what you keep doing. And until you pay attention, when you really need him and you're going to truly be true to your word, at least for a season, don't sit up there and just the next day fall off the bandwagon. Right. Because it's a journey. Once you decide to give up or give it, it's going to be a journey. It's work in progress. You eat on a diet, you're going to fall off. You drink, you're going to fall off. But it's going to come. He's still there. Footprints. In that, I got into a war with the devil. Okay. I literally got into a war with the devil. And when I finally lost enough times, I prayed and asked, why aren't you here for me? What's the problem? He said, I never told you to go fight the devil. I told you to go do my work. That was my job. But your arrogant behind felt that you were so great that you could beat everything. That's your job. Sometimes we have to be down. We got to be beat down so hard to the point of tears, to the point of pain, before you'll get up on your knees and he'll help you up off your knees back onto your feet.
Say it again.
Sometimes you got to be beat down so hard in the noise of pain till you crawl back up on your knees and pray, and he'll raise out his hand and lift you back on your feet.
I really love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you.
You are more than welcome, darling.
Thank you. Guys, that was tear-jerking as we can see. I kind of just don't want to really go any further than that. I think that's a great... It's a great a lot of things. Yes. And, this show, I'm honored that it's a kickoff of our love season. We love you. We love the love that you have for us. Here at Frequency5fm, we thank you so much. I love you, guys, I know so many people are private messaging me saying, how can we get more Byron? If you could message Marlando Bailey, who's on this line. He's put his number out for a couple of times. You can contact him. We'll make sure that you can get in touch with Byron, and he's having an event tomorrow. If you want more information, Marlando has it at 647-890-0461. Don't be shy. He'll take your call. He'll give you everything that you need to know if you want more. Byron, you have a book that's come out. Did we say the title of the book? What's the...
I have it tomorrow night. Those are
tomorrow.
You can come.
If you come and you text the number, you'll find out more about the book. You'll get it from there. Narku, thanks for joining. What else do we have on the line? Jermaine Kelling, I see you. Coach Bless Up. We have Christine. It was powerful, I know. Donald Brown says, amen, that was the truth. Wendy, we says, we love you, Byron. Nikisha, we said, powerful. We have Muriel saying, love you, Byron. Christine says, the show is amazing. I look forward to Mondays. I look forward to you. Yolanda says, hey. Jimmy Janess says, thanks for a great show. Ian, thanks for joining the line. Dale, so proud to be a member with Byron. A lot of people are being proud to be mentored by him. Guys, if you know me at the Carrington Show, we always leave off with a powerful quote. I always choose one that we can meditate on. I want you to meditate on everything that was shared on this feed. I want you to share it. There's still the contest for the Boston Pizza dinner. If you want to win that, you just comment, I want to win Boston Pizza. You share this feed. You like Boston Pizza, and you meditate on everything that Byron took his time to share with us today. All the comments, I appreciate them all, because all the comments you guys have helps us engage, and they all are nuggets as well. And I want you to go with this quote. I'm going to give it to you. We're going to meditate on this, okay? Promise? It's going to be... Sorry, I'm just, you know what you said. We're all going to, it's what you said, right? Yeah. Money will feed the body. Love will feed the soul. So I'll repeat that one more time for you guys. Money will feed the body. Love will feed the soul. So yes, money gives us the things that we want. It buys the materialistic things, so the tangible items that we all want and love. And that's fair. Money will feed your body and the flesh. But love is what truly feeds the soul. And if we all have one thing in common, is we all want to feel that universal feeling of love. We are a beacon of love. We all want to be love. And in order to do that, you need to give love. So you need to feed your soul with love, and everything will kind of follow suit. Once you put love first, the abundance and prosperity will come. But make sure love is the root of all of it, and from there, everything will just flow. So thanks for watching the Karen Carrington Show. I love you guys so much. We'll see you next Monday at 7 p.m. Frequency 5 FM. Love you.